Good morning, good morning. What is this? It is cold out. So, this weekend it is supposed to get super cold and we might even get snow, so we need to start winterizing some stuff. And can we just take a look at the little Tyrannosaurus Rex? Finn! Hi. He's all nice and cozy. I'm jealous. So, with these freezing temperatures, we gotta figure out stuff for like the bunnies. See, this water bottle is non-existent anymore. So I read a couple posts. Oh God. Yeah,
It's frozen.
that's good. So I read a couple posts that you give bunnies root vegetables if they can get a lot of their water from that. I'm also gonna try using a dish for these guys. And the ducks and the chickens, as you saw right there, Steve, we have to break the ice every morning for them. Another thing we got to do is we got to wrap some heavy plastic around the coops and parts of the run this weekend. We got to pull in all the hoses so they don't freeze over. Yeah, that's some stuff that we need to do. Well, I got the chicken boots on, so you know what that means. Going to get some stuff done. Steve is not feeling good, so I'm gonna get a lot of this stuff done now, so he can relax. But what a lot of you guys might not know is I actually just won a contest with Tractor Supply where I won a $1,000 gift card, which is out of this world amazing because now, poor Steve, I can get goats. Like, without having to worry about paying for fencing and all the little extras that I was going to have to worry about. I was going to try and figure out to make the money myself so Steve wouldn't have to worry about the extra expenses. And it's all gone away. I can get the fencing, I can get the posts. I just can't wait. It's like it was meant to be. And this week, we've been looking for a rototiller because I know we've talked about that we're going to be doing some more gardens next year, that I was going to go get some wood for free that I found on the Facebook Marketplace. And when I got there, sadly the wood was gone, of course, and it was like an hour drive, so I was like, what the heck? And I came across something even better that they had in their garage. Take a look at this baby. This is one of the biggest rototillers I've ever seen, and we need it for the boulders that we're going to be trying to till out of our ground. So I got it for a whopping $10 because I helped the guy lift it up into the truck. So it's been a pretty good week here. But yeah, I think first off I'm going to collect all the hoses and get those all wrapped up, and then throw some plastic on the chicken coops, and later I'm going to actually go and get some heavy duty shower curtains to put up on the chicken and duck runs to block some of the wind so they can actually come outside. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, slight problem with the hoses. This one, there's some water frozen in it, so I guess I'm going to lay it out in the sun and see if it'll defrost a little bit. You know, with it being like in the teens for the next week. Sounds legit. I guess I'll start stapling some plastic onto the chicken runs. So at the house where I was supposed to get wood, this guy actually had this heavy duty plastic, so I grabbed this as well because we needed it. And really all I have to do, it is all locked and loaded because we put wood on the inside on this coop, is really I just need to do the door, because see how there's some holes in it. And the worst things for chickens is a draft, so I already plugged up the windows inside, so I just need to do this door, and then the door on the ducks, and then I might put some plastic on the outside run of the rabbits. We still need to do the top part of the run with the wider netting, so when it snows, but I need Steve's help for that. I can't do that by myself. So that might just have to be a next weekend project, or just see how it goes. But everybody's doing good. Done good with the first couple cold nights. They had a little Halloween extravaganza with the jack-o'-lantern. I have one more pumpkin in there for them. They love to eat the pumpkins and the seeds. But everyone's doing good so far. And now you can see the I don't know what you would call it. It's not a swamp. The river through the trees. So they have like a lakeside view now, which is nice. But let's get going with the plastic. Make sure these guys will be nice and warm at night. So same with the chickens, I have to do it to their door. The ducks, you can see it a little bit better. See how there's some holes, but inside we lined the whole thing with wood, so we didn't have to worry about doing the whole coop. So I just need to do the outside of this door, then their little house will be draft free. And through the winter we're just going to do the deep bed method, pretty much clean the coop as less as possible and just keep throwing hay and chips and everything in there. And it's going to sound a little gross, but actually their poop will make heat for them inside the coop, so that'll help warm them up. Another thing that I found from doing research, because this is our first winter with all the girls and boys, is to put a little bit of cayenne in their water. Kind of gets the juices going in their bellies and warms them up. So yeah, so kind of a cool little fun fact for people that are wondering. But it's crazy how much just a night of it being cold change in the routine. So it's gonna get a little bit tougher and probably a lot less enjoyable, but hey, whatever. It means spring's right around the corner. So let's get this duck door done. Look at Harvey. He's always so excited to see me. Harley, not so much. But Harvey's always excited to see me. He's always wondering what I'm doing. He thinks I'm going to give him more snacks. But just got to get this plastic up for him, so then most of the wind will be blocked from them. Alright, so just like that, we got plastic on this side, plastic on that side. I'm debating on doing plastic on the front. I'm going to leave it for now. But I got a little bit of plastic left. Let's see how much of this side of the run I can get covered. Steve wanted to get the leaves out of the driveway before we get snow and it gets really icy too, so it won't be so slippery on the cars and us, because we'll be out here a lot more than we were last year. So I'm going to try and get that done so he doesn't have to worry about it. I just want him to get better. I don't want him worrying about all this stuff, because I can do it. No big deal. It's kind of nice being out here with all my friends. If I'm feeling sassy, I might do a final weed in the garden, just to have it just a little bit closer, ready for next year. And I kind of want to measure out the soon-to-be goat yard. This stuff will move. I'm not sure where it's gonna go, but it's gonna be from just about the ducks' pen all the way over here, and then this ledge we're gonna fence all in for kind of the first go around, and then eventually I'd like to have it go down to this second level. I have to take out some trees and stuff, but so this will be a huge area for them, and I just can't wait. I just can't wait. So I'm gonna try and measure that out, and I want to do like kind of a drawing of our farm to kind of get an idea of just for the spring, because while you're cooped up inside, it's always good just to have a plan for next year. And hopefully those hoses will defrost. Not betting on it, but it's worth a shot. Alright, and as you can see, the plastic wall is up. I just secured it with zip ties along the side, the top, and the bottom. And all the extra, I just threw some rocks on top of it because we have plenty of those. And then I just align the zip ties down the middle so the air doesn't go up in between. So, get that side all set. I gotta go to the store to get more plastic to do the other side, so either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow we're going out to do that. So next I'm gonna do the leaves. So, there is a lot more leaves than I thought that there was. So what my plan is I'm going to rake them, throw them in this wagon. It's a wagon, Alyssa. And I'm actually going to give a bunch of them to the ducks and the chickens so they can have something to play with so they're not bored. I know that might sound crazy, but being stuck in a pen all day, we try and give them treats every day and different times and stuff, and toys, aka leaves, to play with. There's definitely going to be some grubs and stuff in here because these leaves have been sitting for a while. So that's the game plan. So, about 30 buckets later, in about an hour, all the leaves are up in the driveway. So when it snows, we'll be all set. And as you can see, I made piles. The chickens have already started scratching it out. They love the leaves. See, watch. See? A little Polish. Let's do it. They move the leaves out of the way to see if there's any bugs or anything in there for them to eat. With a job like that, now you have some happy little chickens.